Hi everybody, it is Avalon. I am back from my vacation and I wanted to tell you something that happened during my vacation. When my sister drove me to Macon, Georgia to meet Bernie, because Bernie was in Atlanta and he was visiting his brother, and so he drove to Macon to meet us, and then we went back to Atlanta and I met his brother. But I saw something in Atlanta. We drove by a park. And I'm going to tell you something. Like, I live in small town USA. We don't have homeless people. We don't have, drug addicts in parks. We just don't have that here. And so I'm not used to seeing it. And so we were in Atlanta and we were driving through the city, and there was a park on the right-hand side, on my side, the passenger side of the car. And I glanced over into the park and I saw a man with a needle drawing up what was in a spoon type. It might not have been a spoon, but it was something metal, drawing it up into the needle. And like right out there in front of God and everybody. Cops don't even bother, with these places. It's just awful. And I I gotta say, if I'm honest, that it triggered me a little. But what I saw in Atlanta was just sadness, and it was just awful, right? And if you live in a big city, you know what I'm talking about. Like, it's normal for you to see this stuff. And I got to tell you what I did though. There was a homeless man. We pulled down an exit ramp, and there was a homeless man with a sign that he was homeless because of a fire or something. I had a $20 bill in my wallet. And I was with my sister during this time, not with Bernie, but I was with my sister at this time. So I rolled down my window and I handed that man my $20 bill. Now, whether he was really homeless because of a fire, I don't know. But it's not up to me to judge that. It's up to me to show love and kindness to people. It's not up to me to be like, oh, all those homeless people are just drug addicts, and if you give them money, they're just going to spend it on drugs or alcohol, and they just need to get a job, and they just need to blah, blah, blah. That is not up to me. That is not up to us. It's up to us to show kindness to people. And that's what I did. And so, when I saw that person drawing that needle up in Atlanta, it was a little triggering, but mostly it was sad. And today, I went to pick my grandson up, and we were coming back in the route I normally go. And coming down the street, it was 11:45 a.m. And coming down the street was a man. He looked to be about 25 or 30, the most. And he was wasted, drunk, headed towards the convenience store that was like a block away at 11:45 a.m. And I immediately, I thought, maybe I should pull over and try to talk to him. But I had my grandson in the back, and I decided not to. And it's to talk to a drunk person is like, but I remember what he looked like. He looked like he was like Latino, and so I will remember him. And if I see him again on the street, I'm going to stop and I'm going to talk to him about my addiction. I'm going to talk to him about it. So, it's all around us. We just have to know where to look. And, I used to be one of those people who said that I would never give money to somebody that I thought could be doing drugs or whatever. And I've changed a lot. I've changed my view because it's not up to me to know what or decide what that person's life is or what they're going to do with that money. It's just not. All I know is that I'm blessed. I'm fortunate. And I want to help those who are less fortunate without judgment, without thinking I know what they're going to spend it on, So, anyway, I hope that you guys are all having a good day. Fred is blessings and God is bless.